Good morning, good looking people, and you're good looking because you're always looking and, of course, finding the good in everybody and everything. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great week. Today we're doing the Hayom Yom for the 8th of Nissan, Ches Nissan, and it's a very powerful message today. As humans, we have experiences on a daily basis in our lives, and some of those experiences may be negative and not be in the most positive way. However, what's coming from today's Hayom Yom is the concept that from these negative experiences, from these events that happen, we can actually learn from them in a more positive way and use them to create our divine service. Let's read the Hayom Yom inside, and then we'll go to the notes of the day. And just one reminder, it is the 8th of Nissan, so we're saying the Nasi every single day, and today's Nasi is for Menashe. So make sure you read that, and that will tie into the notes of the Hayom Yom. Here we go. For the 8th of Nisan, it says, every soul has its own designated divine service in the realm of intellect and emotion, each according to its nature and disposition. It is written, make me wise from my enemies. And there's a note here that says, make me wiser than my enemies. Make me learn from my enemies. That is, from the negative leanings that a person senses in his own undeveloped character traits, he can gain wisdom and know how to tackle his tasks of self-refinement and how to harness his personal thoughts to Hashem's service. So there's a lot there, but let's break it down. The concept of today's Hayom Yom is saying that from my enemies, which comes from Kapitel Kuf Yotes in Tehillim 119, that from our enemies we can learn, that from these we can get wiser. Now, if you look at the Hayom Yom of the day and you connect it to the Nasi of the day, today's Nasi is Menashe. Menashe had a brother Ephraim, and they were the children of Yosef. And what's the concept of Menashe and Ephraim? Menashe was named by Yosef, and it says the reason why he was named Menashe is that Hashem made him forget all the negative experiences in his life. That's where the name Menashe came from. Ephraim, on the other hand, is a more positive spin. It says that Yosef named Ephraim because Hashem helped him increase and flourish and be successful even in his negative experiences. So on the first side, you have Menashe, which comes from a negative side, which means that Hashem helped him forget the negative experiences. Ephraim was the positive side, that from these negative experiences, he actually flourished. And we know there are two ways to serve Hashem. There's a concept of sur meira and asay tov. So one way of serving Hashem is to turn away from evil, but then there's another side, which is to focus on the good. And that is what today's Hayom Yom is all about. Learning to focus on the positivity, learning to focus on the good, learning that if we have these negative experiences or something happens in our lives that is not as positive, you need to take that and analyze it and use it to create our service to Hashem. The ultimate growth is actually recognizing our own faults or recognizing a deficiency. And from that deficiency, that's the whole concept of the Tehillim, and that's the concept of today, that from that negative or from that fault, that's what creates the divine service. And the ultimate concept is when you have your path and you know your way and you got your concept of what I'm going to do to focus to get better or to move in the right direction, and you start to face obstacles and you start to see issues pop up that it doesn't let you finish what your concept or your goal was or your direction, that is the Yetzer Hara. That is the evil inclination trying to stop you. And that is the proof that whatever you're doing is the right thing, because you will only see obstacles when you're trying to do something great. So the message of the day is to learn from everything, focus on the positivity, and use those experiences to create a better and brighter day and brighter week and more positivity in our lives. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk more tomorrow.